So yeah. Anyways, Ascension Warriors. So it's really interesting how all this information is coming in. So first of all, you know how you know you're really connected to something is when you really don't have to like look in a book. Like this isn't information that, you know, I'm finding in a book. It's information that I know. It's like an innate connection, a real connection. And that's how you know that it's real, because you don't really have to think about it. It just flows through you. So that's how you know, like, that's the stuff that you need to teach about. Yeah, I want to share on one more group. No, that's not it. What the hell? Okay, I'm done sharing. So yeah, it's definitely how you know that you're supposed to be teaching something. Turn the light on. The sun's going down earlier. That's not fun. So yeah, with the Ascension Warriors, it's really interesting the different type of archetypes that are coming in. Also too, if you're not in this group, I'm just letting you know now that I'm giving the first month to my monthly membership away for free if you're in the Ascension next intro group tonight. So after this tonight, you can't have contact. I mean, you can't have access to it. It's just tonight and then that's it. So, hey Michelle, hey Veronica. So yeah, a lot of information coming through, and let me see where I am. No, that's not it either. Why am I getting so confused right now? Maybe I'm not supposed to be sharing this. So maybe I am. Anyways, so the other day I was supposed to be doing a ceremony, and it didn't really work out that well. And that's one thing too, when you're doing this work, is you need to know when not to do something. So I was like, I'm not really feeling connected to this. It's not something that I need to be doing tonight. So I had to go into private ceremony by myself, and I really had to deeply connect with my intention, what I was doing with the Galactic Ceremony. So if you've seen the event for the Galactic Ceremony, it actually didn't happen. And I feel like I need to relay this message, because this is what happens a lot when you do this kind of work, is you need to really be able to connect with it. You need to be energetically aligned to it. And if you're not, you know what? It's not just this kind of work. I feel like it's any kind of work. If you're not energetically aligned, it's not going to work. And there was more information that I needed to figure out through this. So I ended up going into a ceremony by myself that night. So instead of taking other people into ceremony, I went in by myself, and I connected with the galactic energies. And actually the ceremony will be held now this year on 11/11. So, and there's going to be a lot of different aspects of it that weren't in it before. Also too, I am going to be making product to give to people in the ceremony. That ceremony will be limited space only, and it's in person only. And you can't just buy a ticket online. You have to sign up with me. So you have to apply to be in the Galactic Ceremony in the 11/11 portal with me on 11/11/2019. They showed me a new way to open up the space that I will be using within that Galactic Ceremony. And I also bought 2 new tools that I will be using for that. So we're actually going to be doing some scrying work in the Galactic Ceremony. We're going to be working with a crystal grid, a galactic grid that I am going to make. And then I am not sure yet whether the participants are going to go home with a candle or a crystal grid, but this is for the galactic, and there's 11 people watching. How funny. So that is going to be 11/11/2019. And if you're in the area, you definitely want to be there. It's limited to 13 people, and I already have 4 people that are staying in from when I canceled. So please let me know if you're interested in that. I didn't post the event yet because I kind of want to rewrite it a little bit. But that's what was happening with me last night. And what's even crazier is there was, I don't know how many of you are in Rhode Island here, but last night there was this crazy thunderstorm. and that's when I went into the ceremony. So it was really cool. So I feel like it was alien spaceships. But yeah, so really cool. And sometimes, yeah, you just gotta hold off, like you gotta wait. So it actually wasn't the wrong date, because it was for me to go in the Galactic Ceremony by myself and not bring other people into it. So I will be doing I'll be doing a little promo video on that. I'm starting to get into doing little promo videos so people can get a feel for the energy instead of just reading a write-up. Because I think that's important for me, because I'm better at videos. Not that there was rainbow and lightning. Oh, I know. It was crazy, and that's when I was in my ceremony. It was so crazy. So it was really cool. And we also have, if you're local, we have the Samhain ceremony coming up in October. We still have tickets left for that. We really think that event is going to sell out before October, though. Tickets were moving really quick. They slowed down a little bit, but the way that they were moving, I can tell right away when people are interested in an event, because they act right away. And that's the energy in the event. So if you're interested in that, I would definitely purchase your tickets as soon as you can. I keep saying it's going to be a great connection ceremony, connecting to your ancestors. We'll be working on healing grief. Jess is going to be doing a drumming ceremony in the beginning of that. So that's going to be really cool. And Jess is actually doing a drumming ceremony sometime in September. I think September 14th. I think she's actually going to be doing it when I'm in London. So that'll be cool. Anyways, if you didn't sign up for Ascension Warriors tonight, I'm just letting you know that everyone who's in that group is going to get the month of September for free, because it is going to be a monthly group. So if you're in the group, one of your options is to sign up and you get September for free. And then there's another amazing discount in there, but I'm only going to tell people that are in the group. It's $44 tonight, and I'll tell you right now, the price for the monthly group is definitely more than that. So thank you, Nicole. I sat on the beach today. So let me go over a little bit of what I'm going to be talking about tonight. So this is live on Facebook in a private group. So as soon as you order your ticket, I will put you in the private group. There's already like 30 people in there. So really exciting. So what we're going to be going over is the archetypes in the Ascension. This is my version of the archetypes. There's many different versions. Like Carolyn Mace did her version of archetypes. It's not really geared toward the Ascension. It's geared toward humanity in general. And then Doreen Virtue did her like little like Earth Angels thing. It's kind of like Doreen Virtue's, but this is all my information that I channeled through. So I didn't read anything. Like everything that everyone is getting tonight is all channeled information that I connected with, because this is stuff that I already know. This is stuff that I already connect with, and I can already feel Ascension Warrior readings coming out of this. Like me reading into your archetypes and telling you, like, I haven't figured it out, but while I'm doing this, I'm like, holy shit, this is going to be like some sort of reading. So I'm going to go over my intentions for the group. We're going to set intentions when we first go in. I'm going to talk a little bit about who are the Ascension Warriors, your duties as like an Ascension worker here. And you don't have to be a really spiritual person to be an Ascension Warrior. It's just somebody who's aware of the need to better humanity. If that's you, then you're definitely an Ascension Warrior. You don't have to be like a really hokey spiritual person to be an Ascension Warrior. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I feel like a lot of people kind of get turned off by spiritual work because they think a lot of it is like hokey and woo-woo and stuff like that. And a lot of it is, but with this work, I feel like everyone that joins the group is going to be able to connect to one certain ray of energy, or see the archetypes in people that in their lives, and understand a little bit more of where they're coming from. There are galactic transmissions about the Ascension Warriors, so that will be in the group tonight. It's more information, but it's going to definitely like open up some energy lines in the body or something like that, and really help you connect with this energy more. What else? So there's two main archetypes in this. There's the light worker and the shadow worker. You can embody both, okay? But most people usually embody one more than the other. I feel like I'm pretty balanced on that end. I feel like I am the light worker and the shadow worker, and I love them both. So we're going to talk about that for a little bit. And this is going to help you understand a lot of certain people in your life and how they act. And like the light workers they more see the positive in everything. They can be annoying sometimes because they want everything to be like all happy and I guess like good, and everything needs to flow and go into, it's not like perfect order, but like light workers just want the best for humanity, which is great. And then when you get into the shadow worker, they understand that that's not always possible, and the shadow worker can kind of get annoyed by the light worker and kind of be like, yeah, I don't want to hear that shit. Or you could even connect with the light worker and shadow worker as archetypes that are fighting within yourself. You know what I mean? It's really cool stuff that we're going to go over tonight. And when you have access to this group, you will have access forever. So everyone that joins the monthly container will be put in a different container. And if you're just joining in, if you join tonight, you get September's month free, which we are going to channel right into the indigo energy. So we're going to talk about a lot with the light worker and the shadow worker, because I feel like those are the two main energies. And then every other energy can kind of go in like each category, except for like one of them I feel like that wouldn't go in like one category is the earth angel, because they're just so loving and caring that they really don't connect with the shadow. They can understand the shadow, but they're not shadow workers. And then who would not go into the light worker container? I don't feel like there would be anybody really that wouldn't go into the light worker container. I feel like they all could. But all right, so one of the things that I find interesting is star seeds and elemental energy and how much they conflict. So I'm going to talk about this because it's really funny the way that I was seeing it. Like, star seeds are all about their mission. Like, they're really all about getting shit done on the planet. Like, most star seeds are really serious people. Like, I'm completely a star seed. Like, I take everything that I do so serious. And then you have like the elemental energy, who's really connected to the earth, and like their mission is to help the earth, but sometimes they're not always so serious. Like, the elemental energies really just want to have fun. They're a little bit mischievous. They like to play jokes. They like to enjoy life more. So sometimes they can be slackers, and the star seeds are like the hard workers. And these two energies can conflict with each other. But if you're an elemental energy mixed with something else, let's say you're an elemental energy mixed with a wizard energy, that would make you more likely have a better foundation and working a little bit harder, but you do really like to enjoy things. So when we go over this, some of the things in here are going to be funny, and it's going to be like a lot of aha moments with people. Another thing that's funny is comparing the witch with the earth angels. So like, when I think of like earth angels, I think of people like when you walk in their house and their walls are all white and they have like, yeah, Aaron, you definitely have elemental energy in you. Like, the earth angels are very bubbly people. They're very happy people. Like, it's either really hard for you to be upset around them, or you get so annoyed because they're always so happy. And then you have the witch, who's like more morbid and kind of dark, and they're more about magic, and they love the darkness of the moon and the darkness of the earth, and just imagining like the witch and the earth angel in the same room together. It's just like funny comparisons. And I'm gonna pull the energy in. So with each, there's gonna be a lot of energy moving tonight. With each, every time I open up the container to something else, I'm gonna channel in the energy so you can actually feel it, which will be a lot of fun. And then one thing that I did do is I separated all the children of the Ascension. So these are the different waves of children coming in. So we have the indigos, which you've heard me talk a lot about. We have the crystal children. We have, right now, we have a lot of dragon children coming in. A lot of these children come in waves. So a lot of them come in together, and then the wave switches. And why it does that is what they're showing me is because it's to balance out the energies that are on the planet. So the different waves like move and switch a lot. So like with the rainbow children, they're very gentle, loving, and super sensitive. And with the dragon children, they're very fiery and bossy. They carry a lot of like the energy of, I want this and this is what I deserve, but it's not bad. It's not greedy. They really know and understand what they're worthy of. And like there is a difference between the dragon children and the indigo children, because the indigo children are more tough. They're a little bit more aggressive. Like the dragon kids aren't really aggressive. They're just more like, their energy is more powerful and exciting, where the indigo children, they have a lot of anger in them that needs to be moved into passion. So there's a lot of different elements of energy that we will be studying tonight. So yeah. Anything else that I need to talk about? I don't really think so, because everything else is going to be in the group tonight. So if you're interested, I put the link in the thread. And sign up soon, because once I get started, it's hard for me to let you in the group. So, and it's only $44, and the monthly tickets are going to be more expensive because I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff in those containers. But if you sign up tonight, like I said, you will get first month of September free if you're in this container. If not, you're going to have to buy a regular ticket, because, you know, that's just how it is. So let me see. Let me read some of the comments. I'm a fire element. No idea what my other side is. Yeah, you should join the group. Find out what else you are. Thank you, Emma. All right. Well, I'm going to go get ready for tonight. I will be live in the group around 7:15. So I know there's a lot of people that are in the group that are actually watching this. So I will see you all in like a half hour. So I hope that you all have a good night, and more info coming on the Galactic Ceremony soon. Colleen, I know you were in the Galactic Ceremony. That's going to be 11/11, November 11th. So there will be more information coming about that soon. So I'll see you all. I'll be on tomorrow too at some time. Bye.